So we're almost done with underwater combat. One last thing I want to say is how to exit out of water. I found that the skill Falcon to be really useful for exiting out of water, especially in an ambush situation. Like maybe I'm hiding down here somewhere and want to ambush someone up there so that he cannot see me but I can see him. So I'm gonna go really close to the water and I'm gonna go dash to exit, and this goes really smoothly out of water, as you can see, because like even if the enemy sees me, his attack might miss where I'm dashing, because that is semi-evasion as you're dashing. So that I found that really useful for that purpose. So now let's talk about unarmed weapons. I would start off with the weapon that I found most useful for world versus world, which is the staff, because of how it can spread AoE damage. Like for example, like Mark of Blood is spread bleeding to fall in a pretty large area. When it's traded, it's become 240 instead of the default 130. Really useful for that purpose. Chili Bean, good for chill, good for poison. Yeah, so these two skills can spam as soon as you recharge, pretty much just all damage skills. Chili Bean can also be used as a slang, but it's only lasts for 4 seconds. I usually don't bother with this. Preferred mark, you have to be careful, don't spam this skill. It should be used when you want to transfer condition from your allies to your enemies, and it's a blast finisher, one of the few blast finisher that the Necromancer has. So I will save this for when it's needed. Whippers mark, really good skill for freeing a group of enemies, obviously. So yeah, really useful. I find it's really useful for PvP and auto attack. It's decent. I mean, it does a decent amount of damage. It helps you gain life force, but it fires really slowly, so people can pretty much just walk out of it. I mean, you don't have to dodge or anything. It just keep missing all the time because it fires so slowly. So short demonstration. I'll talk about the pivot mark first because of the high recharge. But you say when you have a life field and you cast a blast finisher, it gives you area retaliation for a bunch of your allies, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's really useful, obviously. And your auto attack is a projectile finisher with 20% chance. So in the dark field, for example, in the dark field, I think it's life stealing. Yes, 20% chance of life stealing. And on a light field, on a Mark of Blood, I think it's a condition removal. As the projectile travels, it removes the condition of your allies, not yourself, but your allies, that sort of thing. So now I'm gonna go get a mark on this guy. I'm gonna blast it. So yeah, on a dark field, it's every brandness, I think. Yeah, so that bird was brand. Every brandness, that sort of thing. So yeah, really useful for that purpose. The projectile finisher and then the blast finisher for your life field and the dark field. Really good extra condition on top of what you already are doing. So oh good, I'll full mobs. So perfect. I'm gonna get a bunch of mobs together. So yeah, everyone hates me. Good. So anyway, I'm gonna demonstrate epidemic with the Mark of Blood because it's really good. So you cast Mark of Blood, everyone get bleed free, and then you cast epidemic. So the original target still 3 bleed stack of bleeding, but the other target have 6 stack because you just apply that twice by using epidemic. So that's really crazy damage for really rapid successions. Both Mark of Blood and Shield Beam works really well with epidemic, especially when you have greater marks to increase the size of them. Preferred mark and necromantic grabs works really well with light field, dark field, or whatever field, just from your allies if it's possible. So of course the last skill, Whippers Mark, is used to fear a group of enemy to disable them. You can use this to fear guys off ballistas with 2 ballistas sometimes if you're really lucky, if they do it next to each other. And yeah, with the terror trait you can do damage, like I'll show you. So fear, so it's damage, right? I'm down scale, I'm not level 80 anymore, but for me it does around 800, 900-ish damage on the fear on level 80, that sort of thing. It's not bad. You can you can of course use the Doom for a similar effect, right? Just chase the guy away, that kind of thing. But yes, so you can mix the you can whip his mob with the Doom, so you can use that to add 2 seconds of free in total without any sort of movement, just by using skills. So okay, so why I love the staff so much is because of the area of that. which is really much more useful than single attack weapons in a search versus search setting. That's why it's my favorite world versus world weapon. One thing I forgot to mention is the regeneration effect of the Mark of Blood. The idea is that you cast Mark of Blood when the enemy is near you, and it can heal you and a bunch of your allies at roughly the same time, give you some kind of regeneration healings, that sort of thing. Yeah, useful for sure in a search versus search fight, help healing your allies. The problem though is that it's not direct healing. Like you are counting on an enemy to be nearby your ally to heal them. So if your ally is already dying, the regeneration doesn't heal rapidly enough to make up for the damage, I say, most of the cases. And in one-on-one, same thing, right? I mean, the regeneration just doesn't heal really enough to cover up the damage. So in one-on-one settings, you should switch to over to one single target weapon. Staff, I think, is reserved for search versus search fight. In all the chaos of the battle, you just want to throw a bunch of AoE attacks, that sort of thing. Right? Just throw a bunch of marks anywhere you want, that sort of thing. So yeah, healing is definitely useful in search versus search fight, but don't count on it to keep you alive. Switch over to a single target weapon for one-on-one fights. Now I'm gonna demonstrate why I really love to use Mark of Blood alongside Recurring Shroud and Mark of Evasion in a close quarter combat sort of situation. I think it's really amazing what we can do with those three skills and traits. So for example, let's say I make a piece of a bunch of enemies, right? So there's okay, let's just get them all go, get them all hate me, and I get the fifth one. Okay, so now I got a bunch of guys again. Okay, they're all chasing me. Okay, that's good, right? All together, that's great. So I'm gonna cast Mark of Blood, and I'm gonna roll in and out DS and Epidemic. Look, I'm not doing anything else. Look how much damage I'm doing to that whole circle. They're all dead pretty much, right? Just massive damage, because I loot them 3 times in a row. I Mark of Blood them. I also got an Infuriating Blood on them, and also another Mark of Blood. So that's 2 Mark of Blood right there. So that's massive damage in really short amount of time. And I pressed the wrong button, but I could have used a Spectral Walk in hit and one situation where I will see an enemy shot in a distance. I will cast this, and I will charge at them. I will Mark of Blood, roll, DS in and out, and then Epidemic, and get back to where I was. So yes, really good for circle fights and really good for hit and one ambush, massive damage sort of situation. Now I'm gonna talk about Dagger main hand and Warhorn offhand. That's my favorite combo for secondary weapon. I love to maximize my precision for a critical chance, because I think it works really well with blood precision. It just goes hand in hand. So I have bleeding from blood precision, and also bleeding from my signal of earth, because I have high critical chance, which I get from precision and also the signal of accuracy. So it just all works really well together, and I'll show you in a sec. So let's talk about the skill. So the Dagger auto attack is really useful because it has really high damage, attack really rapidly, and also give you life force all in one. The downside, of course, is in melee range, which as a Necromancer wearing light armor, you may not want to do that. But I found it much better. To me, I think it's the best main hand weapon because of how high the damage it does and how it regenerates my life force, which is what I need. And Life Circling really a decent skill for self-healing, damaging. It's not bad, but I personally found it pretty mediocre. But I mean, it's okay, but yeah, it's fine. Anyway, so Dark Pact, you use this to immobilize your foes, so you can immobilize one foe, and then you can mix that with Epidemic to spread their condition to other foes. The downside of that is because Dark Pact leads 1 second cast time, but Epidemic 1 second cast time. So at the end of the day, you are only able to manage to immobilize the enemy that I want him for maybe 1 second or 1.5 seconds ish, that kind of thing. But it's decent. I mean, but if one of these skills get interrupted, they both have pretty long cast times, right? I mean, then the whole combo is disappear. But not bad as a skill. So Way of Doom really useful, especially when you're trying to resurrect somebody. Like, you know how when a thief down somebody, they will go into stealth and they will try to stealth storm the guy to death, where obviously and you can't do anything about it because normal people cannot target the enemy. But with War of Doom you can, because it's AoE stairs, and they will interrupt whatever skill the thief was using, like storm. So it will interrupt it. So what I do is I go leave my friendly ally. I start resting him, healing him for maybe 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds each, and then I'll get off and use Well of Doom to interrupt the thief, and then keep healing, and that should give me enough time to resurrect my ally. And Locust Swarm, really perfect combo with the melee dagger, because it cripple the enemy, it gives you swiftness, so you are always on top of the enemy. It just works hand in hand with the dagger, I find. So I'm gonna make a short demonstration. Like I said, right, dagger is really devastating with the critical, with buff precision, and also furious demise. It's really crazy. I'll demonstrate that in a second. So like I found a target, this target with this victim here. I'm gonna start hitting him. I'm gonna turn on my fury. Look how much bleeding I'm causing. That's 6 stacks of bleeding. Look, none of the skills here cause bleeding, right? It's just purely from my trait and my equipment. My trait of weakening, blood precision, and also my my shield of the seal of earth, right? Those together with my fury, right? The critical chance increase, give me huge stacks of bleeding on my dagger for nothing, right? I mean, it's crazy damage, right? I mean, see, I don't have my fury on. It's already 2 stacks. Turn fury on. Oh, this is blocked, but anyway, yeah. You can see the potentials there, right? Alright, let's kill this guy. Come on. Okay. Anyway, that took more longer than I expected, but anyway, so you get the idea, right? I mean, just massive damage. The dagger already hurt a lot, and you just adding on top of it a massive amount of bleeding on top of that. So just really deadly. It's a really deadly combo, and so it's useful. So the other skills, so yeah, life circulating. You can use it to steal health from your enemy, but honestly, it's nothing. I mean, the heal is really mid-core. Anyway, damage really mid-core. Nothing compared to the dagger's auto attack. That's the king. The main reason I'm using a dagger as my primary skill. And so yeah, Warhorn. So you're crippling the enemy as you are daggering them to death, right? Just daggering them to death. And also the Locust Swarm also works with the life supering, so it casts a normal hit, right? I mean, that's why it's so awesome. It works. So you're getting a 2 stack of a life healing just by using that. So you have a bunch of enemy. That's great. So you hit them. You cast immobilization. You spread the immobilization. So they both have that, right? I mean, like I said, his ally the immobilize doesn't last as long because of how long the cast time of the epidemic is, but it's still decent. It's not too bad, right? I mean, but it's okay. So yeah, so Wall of Doom interrupt the enemy. Locust Swarm again to see, I'm not hitting him. See how the life circling is working, right? So yeah, it's really good combo. The dagger main hand and the Warhorn. I find it really useful in a world versus world and 1 versus 1.